Hello everybody, now this is Sonia. I'm back on here after a little break, and I wanted to make a nesting doll thing. Now it's flat so it's not going to nest anywhere. I have cut out a pattern to the size that I'm thinking I might need it to be, right? But first of all I went and I got some. Now this is me working with you from the beginning to the end, because I thought, well, I need to show a couple of tutorials, or I want to show tutorials, so it's no good me making these and not showing you how to do them. So what I did was I went on the internet and I typed in images, and I got images of dolls' faces. Okay, now I made it a bit too big, I think, these ones, so I made them a bit smaller. I go onto my thing, I don't know how you edit. Everybody's got a different. Once I knew how to work it, when we had the other Windows thing, but it's Windows 10, I just go to my pictures and it gives me the option of editing it, which it probably would for you too, your photos. So I went on there and I made them a little bit smaller. Excuse me for a minute, I might have to have a mouthful of water. Okay, so I made them a little bit smaller, and I think these probably be about the right size. What's that piece of paper I just had? There it is. Okay, I've seen images of these, pictures of people have made these, and on Pinterest, or I think it was Pinterest, so that's where I got the idea. It's not my complete idea, but this will be the way I do it, okay? Now, I put Mod Podge over the top of it, and did that not that long ago, and it has Mod Podge, and it makes it a little bit shiny, right? Now I'm thinking I'm going to put some nail polish over it again. I wanted to put where is these things? I had them earlier, and I don't have a big enough one. You know, the glass cabochons? I was going to put one of them over it, but I didn't have one the right size, so I'm going to look at changing that. Now this head probably good for this one, and when I say this one, so all you need to do is cut out a shape, and I usually fold my piece of paper in half and draw one side. Now hang on a minute. I draw one side and then make sure the other side's right. I fold in half and then I cut it out, you see. So you're just cutting it like that. Now this is not going to be a very big thing, because you could use it for something to hang up on a mobile or something, mobile, yeah, or on your window or anywhere, because it's going to be a pretty thing. So this little face is going to fit on there really good, but we need to have some dimension on it, so I'm going to put, I might just cut it right close to the edge here, not quite around her edge of her face, because I want, the only thing I can think of now is to put either a piece of cardboard to lift it up a bit, or, so that's, oh, excuse me, I must admit I did have a lolly. Look, I've been eating the little ones of that, they're tasty. Naughty me. But anyway, now I'll need a button under there, or a piece of cardboard, and I think I might go with the cardboard, you know, because I could be here for all day trying to find the right size button, couldn't I? See, that's way too small. So how about we put a piece of heavy cardboard or cardstock or something under there. So that shouldn't take me too long, it's a while to do, but that's not thick enough, that one. Okay, so don't anybody leave, just stay there a second while I find something to put under that. Okay, what do I get? I tidied up this a bit so I could just find the pieces I would need to do this with. Right, I should have told you up front what we're going to need. But anyway, I'll tell you in a minute when I find a piece of cardboard. Cardstock, no, I want a heavy thing. Right, the button probably would have been the best idea. Okay, what's this bit here? No, that's connected to something, can't have that. If my room was clean, I could find something, but it's not. It's not clean, so I can't find anything. Okay. Don't cut that up, Sonia. Ah dear, let me see now. I suppose everybody's turned off by now. You know, I was watching some things the other day. I watched a few people's channels. Hear some people say some dreadful things to people. They're scratching around like I am looking things. There were some terrible comments. I think to myself, well, if you don't want to watch, you know, go away. Leave us alone. Don't torture people by looking at them and then telling them they can't do it properly or something. Actually, I've got a piece here that I could have found. But then I was thinking this might be better, this piece of this box. It might have a better thickness to it, so I'm going to go with that, eh? Now, I'm not using the hot glue gun because I have too much terror with that. I'll just use this bit I've got in this bottle here for the time being. Now, we want to glue that on there really good. Make sure you got all the little face on that. Okay, see that? Alright, now we'll cut this. Could be in a couple of parts, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. If people want to watch what it looks like when in the finished bit, well, they can do that. Now, that was going to be a better idea if I left that to dry. So while I'm leaving that to dry, I'm going to cut out a piece. Let me tell you what you'll need to do this with first, eh? Back to the beginning, and I hope to find what I need. I started this off wrong, didn't I? Never mind. You're going to need some zippers, right? Now, I've got ones that are like this, or acrylic. Metal ones are good. Hard to come by, very hard to come by, the metal zippers. Pieces that maybe of this, like it's a mouse tail, or this piece here. And I need some material. What have I done with my fabric? Probably put it up on the back of the chair and left it there. That's not very clever, Sonya. Did some nice material to put on it. Go this way then. There we go. Actually, I've done one. Let's have a look. Where's that? What did I do with that? Here. Right. I did one, but I don't like the size of the face. So what you're going to do is, save me having to start from the beginning anyway, but I can show you. You can cut out your paper, then I put it onto here, and I traced around, and then I cut that out, and then I've got a piece of fabric. Now I've done a couple. That's a little fat one. No, well, tubby. I don't know. It's a different shape. Got glue all over it because I pulled the face off that one too. Scary, but anyway. So then I covered it with this nice fabric because I thought, well, you need a nice bright colour underneath. So I covered my piece of cardboard with it, with fabric, and then, no, I didn't. I cut it out first. Did I tell you that? I cut it out first, then I covered the cardboard with the fabric, and actually I did have some of that pieces of cardboard, but this is what we're starting with now because we'll put more on later, you know, to make it more sturdier. But so we've got that bit to start with. So then we want a face, and there's our face, right? That's a little head for her. So now I need to go and cut around that without wrecking it. So I'm going to go right close, and this is squishing down this cardboard. What's name feels like it's still too wet, even though it's not, because that stuff stays sticky forever and ever and ever. That stuff stays sticky. Let me go around here. Okay, and we go, and I haven't really got right on the edge, and I should get right on the edge. So I do have tiny scissors out there that I've kept aside for this because I was working out in the lounge room with it. I don't want to do that, that's going to wreck them. Okay, nobody panic, we'll get this worked out soon. I'm not going to worry about it as long as I don't lift the picture off the paper with my fingers being stuck to the glue. Now, did I get it? Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, and it's doesn't look too bad. And that's going to go on there. Okay, so that's going to be the next thing that we're going to do. We're going to put the face on there. Face on. Now, if you're worried about the side bits, like around the edges, we don't need to worry about that because we're going to be putting something around there. But we do have to worry about this being here. Let go me. It's just too bulky, this glue. Therefore it's lifting that up so it's not straight. So if you ever do pull anything apart, I suppose I should have got the hot glue gun and tried that. A hot glue gun would have took it off for me. Yeah, that still is sticky. Now I've got a bit of stuff on her face. I might have to put a flower on her hair. We can learn how to fix these things, you know. Right, that looks really good. So I'm going to put a bit more glue on here. Okay. And you just press that down and you got that. Okay, so there we're up to there now. Right, now we need to get the zippers, like I said. So I do have a bag full of them over here somewhere. They're all different sorts, but I didn't find enough what's them ones. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this one off now and I'm going to come back and I'll show you a bit more in a minute, okay?